This account is changing. As you may have seen, for the last few weeks, I haven't been posting much at all. A few stories here and there, but no real content. I started posting again yesterday. The reason for that is because I have been putting myself into a box. Myself. Because the work that I do, the transformation that people have working with me, is way more profound and way bigger than how I have been presenting it to the world so far, with my message, with my content. And when things start to fall out of alignment, I feel it and I sit with it. And so what I did is I took my time to not post, even though I felt the urge of getting more views, getting more followers, getting more clients. I was like, no. And I have been going through my own transformation in my personal life the last 6 to 7 months. It's been intense, it's been powerful, it's been painful, but it's been beautiful at the same time. And while I was sitting with this on my land, I realized that all of my clients who have had the biggest transformations, the biggest results, they have all been artists. Now, I am a firm believer that every soul on this planet is here to create, is an artist. But not all of us, or many of us, are actually living by that and creating art and building and expressing ourselves fully. And so when I sat with that, I realized, wow, all of my clients who had the biggest results are artists, whether that's painters, photographers, acrobats, surfers, entrepreneurs, singers, all creatives, and actually living by it. And recently I've been really connecting more to my artists here on the land, building, painting, connecting, just living the kingdom life, like a little boy just playing out in the fields, doing what he wants to do. And it's been some of the most joyful moments in my life. And so I listened to this. So okay, let's go deeper here. And what I noticed as well is what was falling out of alignment with my content was, one, the relationship side of things. Because I am not a relationship coach. I do not consider myself one, and I do not want to be one either. And lots of my content was evolved around relationships, because that's where all of these inner child wounds are activated and show up for the most part. Very common. And so as I was doing this more, it was like, there's something here. This doesn't feel right anymore. And when it comes to the healing side of things, I have been on my healing journey for a very, very long time. And there's always going to be more healing to do. And I realized that even though I was supporting other people in their healing journey, I was still living from the identity of healing and being a healer. Not that I called myself a healer, but in that healing space, in the healing community. And to be honest, I am sick and tired of what I hear and see in the healing community space. Honestly, there is so much spiritual bypassing, so much projection, and there's just so little ownership these days. And that's why people aren't having transformations. And obviously I was trying super hard to wake people up, to call them forward, to own their wounds, to own their transformation, to stop projecting. Because when you project, that's a dead end. You can't do anything about it. And although I wasn't inviting it, I was still enabling it. And I'm all for confrontation, freedom of speech. I've received a lot of hate and comments and whatever. And that's fine, I'm all for that. But I just got tired of hearing people blaming and projecting and staying stuck in their victim mindset. And I'm not here to save anybody. And I'm not here to try to wake you up. I am here for those who are fucking ready to transform their life, and who actually want to deliver their gifts to this world, and who want to create something real and meaningful and impactful. And for those who are ready to stop fucking betraying your fucking soul, to stop betraying your genius. You're here for something real and big. And that's what I'm here to do as well. I'm here to inspire you to go live your dreams, to move to another country, to buy land, to do this, to start your business, to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I have no room or any capacity to listen or hear to any more victim, trauma dumping, any of that. Now, foundation of my work itself will not change that much. We are still going to get inside and process all these internal blockages, these fears, these wounds that are preventing you from creating your art, from alchemizing your wounds into wisdom. Because I'm a fucking alchemist, and I'm owning this now. Now, I know I've shared a lot of things. I've been very vulnerable on social media, and you've seen everything. But there's more for me to give. There's more for me to show, to be seen. And I'm stepping into the fire now to be seen for who I truly am in my essence. Every cell of my body, or my soul. Now, I know it is uncomfortable. But that's what I'm here for. Because we only have one life. So you got to choose what you do with this life. And so, my message now, Mother Nature agrees with my message. So my message now is for people who actually want to create something, who are already in the process, but having blockages. Now, this is not about being a business coach, not at all. This is about you stepping into your, something in my eye, into your inner artist, that inner alchemist. Like I was saying, I'm owning my alchemist. Because I've noticed as well the last few weeks, everything in my life I've alchemized. It's in my name, Goldsmith. Goldsmiths are people who have transformed raw materials into precious gold metals and build and create something from it. And then, when I was a chef for 15 years, I was alchemizing raw products into beautiful food. Cooking for the richest people in this world, cooking the most incredible food. And here on my land, I've been alchemizing raw, virgin land into a kingdom, into a home, into a sanctuary, into a temple. For my own journey, I've been alchemizing my own wounds and pain into wisdom and to purpose, and supporting other people with that as well. But there's so much more that I have to give. I'm fully owning this. Blake Goldsmith, the obvious alchemist. Now let me share how that came along. I'm in a community, in a group, and I was sharing my recent epiphanies, transformations. And on that call, I could not stop saying the word obviously. I don't know why. And after I was playing around with a friend, and just really connected to this playful, this joyful, creative little Blake, that essence of me. And I was like, Blake Goldsmith, the obvious alchemist. Because it is so obvious of everything I've done in my life. How I'm living my life now, embodied fully, a walking embodiment of what I preach. I was like, well, it's obvious and it's been here all the time. And so that is that. So that's my update. I will be sharing more with you soon. Expect more raw content, more of my own journey and transformation of where I'm at and where I've been going through, what I've been going through, and what to expect. I'll probably create a written post, a carousel, to explain in more depth here, just to make it easy to understand and this raw stream of consciousness. And I'm looking forward to creating a better world of all of you.